Feminism. What is feminism? You are such a feminist type of girl. Oh my god, such a turn off. So, today we will talk about feminism and debunk the misconception that you all have. So, first, feminism was a political movement, and today it is a belief and way of living. It, of course, promotes women empowerment but does not promote women superiority. It, of course, promotes human rights and women rights to choose or right to be but does not promote male hate. So, before diving what feminism truly is, we have to understand the four babes of feminism. So, the first babe of feminism began in 1830s to 1920, and it was basically for educational rights and suffrage movement for women to vote. Now, the second wave of feminism goes back to the 1980, and it does talk about the workplace equality. It also talks about the reproductive rights and the domestic violence, which was very common back then. जी हाँ, औरतों को मारा जाता था एंड बेसिकली मैन यूज टू टेक प्राइड इन इट. सो या, now talking about the third wave, it was basically during 1990 around 2000. And now to talk about this, we have to understand intersectionality. So the intersectionality means multiple discrimination that you have to face because firstly you are a woman, and secondly you belong to the marginalized race or class. So yes, in the third wave we talk about class, race, gender equality and all. So now talking about the fourth wave, it was roughly to it was basically from 2010 roughly to present, and it talks about ecofeminism and cyber feminism. Yes, you heard it right. Cyber feminism was basically about social media and virtual world. And lastly, to debunk few things. Firstly, that many people says that women hate men. No, women never hated men. Women only hates patriarchal society and the people who take away their basic human rights to choose and right to be. And secondly, many people says that feminist does not talk about man's problems. No, who said that? Feminists also talk about man's mental health and their pressures in the patriarchal society, where man has to give up his ambitions because paisa chahiye. And of course, feminists also talk about masculinity. So in the end, I wanted to say that you should be a feminist, but you are not forced to be a feminist.